Hi everybody, and welcome to the month of May to Display Advertising. I'm John Reneski. We're going to have a great month. This is the month where we really get to focus on the creative side, although we don't forget the analytical side. After all, this is marketing, and marketing is about analytics. It's embedded in everything that we do. Think about all your other courses. I'm sure you had a measurement section in those courses. And then ultimately down the road, you're going to have an analytics course if you haven't had it already. So this month, though, we get to spend time dealing with the creative. But let me tell you how the month lays out. First off, in week one, this week, we create the business case for why our banker, whoever our banker may be, it may be our boss, it may be our client, why they should spend the money on a display advertising campaign. So you're going to educate them about display advertising and create that business case in week one. You're going to do it in the form of an APA paper. You say, whoa, APA paper, that's not very marketing. Look, yes it is. APA stands for the American Psychological Association. You can say, whoa, how are you going to do this? Let me tell you. APA, American Psychological Association, get into people's heads. Business and marketing are about people interactions. So consequently, business and marketing disciplines fall under the umbrella of the American Psychological Association. And all business writing ultimately has its foundation in APA standards. It's not just the formatting. It's about the way that we think and the way we organize our writing. And that's critical. So, headings are very, very important. A solid introduction that introduces not just the topic, but the paper itself, what you're communicating. I've got some great videos for you on that and lots of great collateral material. Please make sure that you follow through. When you had me in IRS, I give you a lot of good feedback with regard to writing an APA style and the critical things that you're looking for. Then, in week two, we start to focus on the creative. What's the creative? It's the thing. It's the ad. It's what's in the ad. It's what compels the target market from the target market. It's what compels me to watch, engage, interact, or ultimately click right here and be further drawn in to that marketing funnel. So what we do in week two is we develop the creative. Now I got tons of great content for you. A great movie from Google that takes a look at some of the great advertisers from the 70s and brings them out of retirement and says, what would your campaigns look like in the digital age? Whoa, that's pretty cool. You're going to see some really neat things. And some of those are actually still in effect today. From when Google made the original video, there's been an evolution to where ultimately those projects got delivered to you, the end user. The one I think you'll see and should click the best is the Coca-Cola example. That's week two. Week three, then, we talk about the supply chain. You're saying to yourself, what the heck is the supply chain? The supply chain is the series of events from when something is manufactured to where it is delivered to the end user. In our case, we're developing a product. It's a creative. It's an ad. We have to get that ad from the point of creation to where it pops up on the desktop. And that's what we talk about in the supply chain and how all that happens. That's in week three. Finally, in week four, we put it all together. We put the business case, the creative brief, the supply chain information, and then we add measurement. Got to have measurement, right? And we put it all together and present the overall campaign for approval. Now, when I was at Disney, we had, this was all part of what was known as marketing's mega process. And it was mega because we did it worldwide, and we looked at every marketing project or campaign through the same lens, and it went through a review board. So before the creative could move on to the next step, it had to be approved. It had to be green-lighted by a 3 VP panel. And then before it ultimately was delivered to vendors that would put it on TV or put it in print or wherever, it had to go through the remainder of the process which was another review by the VP panel. And let me tell you, we had to run those because Disney's a global organization, and those three VPs, they were the ultimate say. We ran those mega meetings all hours of the day and night. It rotated each month because we had to take care of people that were in Australia, Singapore, and China. All right, that's it for right now. If you have any questions, how do you get a hold of me? I'm glad you asked. 407-267-8600. You can text me, 407-267-8600. You can message me through the FSO platform. If you do so, just know I get it on my phone, but I can't respond on my phone. I got to come back to the desk. So there may be a little bit of a time delay with regard to that. Then you can also email me. Now, if you text me, phone me, or email me, and for some reason I don't pick up, I don't answer, you're probably saying to yourself, oh, he's mad at me. Or course directors. They're actually on the beach somewhere in Aruba. None of the above. Something just went wrong and I missed it for whatever reason. Do me a favor. Give me a little bit of time to respond, but if I don't, hit me again. Maybe choose a different format and know that my goal is to get right back to you as soon as possible. This is a journey, by the way, that we go on together. And each time we do, I learn a little bit more about display advertising. I learn some insights from you all, and hopefully you'll learn some insights from me. But we take this trip together, and that's as it should be because it's collaborative, it's interactive, and when we do that, we learn a lot. Your job is to take what you know, add more information to it, synthesize it, integrate it, and bring it out as new information. That's how the learning process works. You're now at that point in your college career where we're really beyond a lot of the nuts and bolts items, and we're into dealing with gray area, pulling things together, doing due diligence research on everything that we do, and justifying what we want to present, and then making the right case for it. So, again, I'm looking forward to a great month. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to get a hold of me. This is John Reneski, and get ready. Put your seatbelts on. Buckle up because this is display advertising in the month of